FaZe Jarvis makes his boxing return on Kingpyn of all promotions. I didn't expect a Kingpyn comeback at all. I thought they just kinda died out as Misfits took over influencer boxing last August. But Kingpyn is holding two 8-fighter tournaments, one for male boxers and the other for female boxers, and this is unprecedented for YouTube boxing. We've seen mystery opponents, YouTubers fighting Floyd Mayweather, but up until now, not a YouTube boxing tournament. This is a very creative idea, as there's quite a few quality matchups you can make across the three events this tournament is on. Kingpyn coming back and experimenting more with the YouTube boxing formula will keep Misfits on their toes a bit. My only worry is if Misfits gets too weird just for the sake of being more creative than Kingpyn and other influencer boxing promotions, and they have like a 2v2 boxing fight or some shit. That being said, Mams Taylor, KSI, and DAZN seem to know what they're doing. I mean, everyone popped at Pineda returning, for example. Back to FaZe Jarvis, if you look at his announcement video where he says he'll be fighting on Kingpyn and training at the Mayweather gym, there's a blurred image of his opponent, and all signs point to that opponent being Austin McBroom. If you remember, there was a controversy about Austin and Social Gloves not paying their fighters for the event, and Jarvis was on that card and didn't get paid apparently. So with that in mind, Jarvis and McBroom is a fascinating matchup, and I'm looking forward to seeing the other fighters that'll show up in the tournament. I'm a bit disappointed that Jarvis signed a multi-fight deal with Kingpyn as opposed to Misfits, because there are some great matchups you can make with Jarvis at his more natural weight class with the Misfits stable of fighters. Jarvis could come down a bit lighter and fight Waleed or Dean the Great, for example. On the other side of the coin, I'm surprised that Austin McBroom is coming back to boxing so soon after his defeat to Gibb. I would have predicted Austin to never box again, to be honest, but I guess Kingpyn are paying out big time to have him sign on. The keys to victory for Jarvis is utilizing his speed, getting quick shots in on McBroom, and then getting out of range. In his fight against Michael Lee on Social Gloves 1, Jarvis was using quick head movement and constantly moving around the ring to swarm his opponents. If he has the gas tank to do that for a few rounds, he could pressure McBroom and tire him out, resulting in a decision win for Jarvis. I'd really love to see Jarvis win because that opens up far more potential matchups going forward than if Austin McBroom gets the victory. If Austin wins, he probably won't challenge himself with a stronger opponent or even fight again. If Jarvis wins, I could definitely see him transitioning over to Misfits and fighting some of the tougher guys around his weight class, as I've pointed out already. What do you think about the resurrection of Kingpyn, and how do you think Jarvis versus McBroom will play out? Let me know and I'll catch you later.